Test 1, 2. There we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's volleyball contest, and welcome to Prairie Grove Volleyball Palace here in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Tonight is senior night, and so the underclassmen will be presenting the senior class with, I guess, various gifts and things. Ron, I'm Lynn Gregson. Alongside me, Ron Bond, our principal at Prairie Grove High School. We have Danny Davis with us also tonight.
And Patrick Jordan.
Patrick Jordan with us as well. And Ron, so tell us a little bit about how senior night usually goes.
Well, usually a lot of tears. There's some awesome young ladies that are part of this program. And I believe that Coach McDonald is going to have some emotions. And you know, as a parent, it's very difficult because they start out in pee-wees and they go all the way through, and it happens so fast. And then you're here on the senior night, which is their very last home game in this court. And they're an awesome group of young ladies. Typically, the girls walk in and they're introduced with their parents in front of the crowd, and it's a special night for the seniors.
Well, I know that you're right. They start at such a young age and they play, and you too, as a parent, you've seen it. And that night, you kind of have those thoughts. And I know a lot of parents, it's like they have those thoughts of being in the backyard, throwing the ball or hitting the ball or whatever the case may be. And tonight, and it's great to have these type of opportunities.
But typically they'll give them flowers or gifts or whatever, and out in our hallway there's a collage of pictures set up for the seniors, for their friends and family to look at. It's a special occasion. But a friend of mine this week made a comment. We were in discussion. She said, talking about raising kids, that the nights are long but the years are short. And, and that's a pretty profound statement, because it does happen so quickly. And, you have two that are gone, and that I remember watching both of them in school, and now they've been out a while.
Right.
And, you have two more here, and it's kind of funny. But I know with my own, it just happens so quickly. And senior night is a special night. And proud of these parents. And there's a very strong group of senior girls with this team that have been working from almost the infancy of the program.
And I think that's the thing that will stand out tonight. I mean, I know that we have several starters that are seniors, and they've been looking forward to this year for a while. And so their parents are there with them, and we'll see them as they walk across. They'll be introduced. We have a nice crowd here tonight too, Ron, for senior night.
We really do. And but it always brings emotion. And the satisfying part of this season is the girls are playing well. There's no telling really what will happen in the next few weeks. One nice thing about this year is it isn't the last night the girls will play in the gym, because we do host the district tournament that will start next week.
Well, the district tournament does start next week, and it's all here. Now, the format, and we may talk about this later as well, the format for the tournament is slightly different than in basketball, because you go from a district to a regional to state in basketball, but here you go from district right into the state. Is that correct? And do the top 4 teams from the district go?
Yes.
Okay.
And not all – our conference is different, or our district is different in volleyball, just slightly, because not all of the 4A schools play volleyball. And so there is that format change Um, but plus, these seniors get to go out as well. Not only are they a very fine team, they're playing at a high level, but to be able to really christen what we just called the volleyball palace of Prairie Grove, um, that's a nice place. And, you know, not every senior has the opportunity to finish their career in first year of such a nice facility.
Absolutely, and it is a very nice facility. We'll remind those that may be watching to go to pgtigersonline.com and go to the comments page and let us know where you're watching from tonight. Let's turn it over to Coach McDonald. Coming out right now is Kayla Taylor. Her mother Cindy greeting her there at the center of the court. Next is Kaylee Witherspoon. Kaylee is one of the senior leaders and a very dominant player on the court. Mother and father greeting her there just past center court. Ashton Titmore. Ashton gets a lot of playing time from a lot of serves. She gets in a lot of times and asked to serve, and she's done an excellent job when she's been called upon. Logan Waite just made her way out. Jessica Barnes. She's also a team manager. Sabrina Smith. Jamie and Jason Smith are Sabrina's parents. And Sabrina, too, is called on from time to time to as a reserve to help out with serves and play in a backcourt. Lena is here with She is our Italian foreign exchange student, and her host parent is here to greet her and give her a hug. Serena Bartholomew, and she's here with Erica Bartholomew, her mother. This is her first year at Prairie Grove. And Callie Sue. And Callie Sue's here with her parents. And Callie Sue is she's been playing since she was a freshman, and she's played a lot of on some of the tour teams here locally, and so she's definitely developed her game over the years. Aaron Galloway. And I think the Galloway parents, they've had several kids come through the school program as well. Megan Gerwig, one of the starters on the team. Addison Evans, and she is greeted by her parents as well. Ron, Coach McDonald held in her emotions pretty well. It got a little close there for her at the end, but you can tell how much she cares about a girl. And I know as a principal, that makes you feel good to know that the coaches care that much about the kids, and not just about winning and losing, but about the kind of people they're developing and who they'll be in the future.
You know, that's the goal. If we have an opportunity to have positive impact on the kids, and ultimately if we can get individuals like Coach McDonald and Coach Collins evidence that they care about the overall well-being of the student athlete for what's going to happen in the future. Coach McDonald does a good job and tries to provide good leadership, and she does a good job. And you know, there were 12 young ladies out there that are outstanding students. They exhibit excellent character, walking up and down the halls every day, providing leadership not only in volleyball but in the classroom. I'm proud of those girls.
Well, I noticed last night at the National Honor Society induction, several of these girls were represented there, and that's just again a testament to the type of character and people they are. And looking out there, I see some tears there. Sabrina, she's wiping away the tears, and I know it's emotional. These girls grow close over the years, and the other underclassmen look to these seniors as leaders, and they'll miss them. But like you said, the good part is that we have a few more games here, hopefully, with the district tournament.
We do. We have a few more games, and you know, and that's one thing that I've tried to talk to the kids about when I have an opportunity is these few games, they go by so quickly, is to find a way to have fun, work hard, and enjoy that time, because that time goes away, and really set up for that next phase of life. Use this as a springboard to get them the lessons learned to go into the workforce or into college. But good girls here.
And it is amazing. You bring that up, and I know you and I have had conversations, over the years, and you grew up and you played high school sports and a little bit, maybe in college and things, and then what you learn in the teamwork and the things that we learn from that carry on into life, into business, education, and the various other facets. You see that exemplified on nights like senior night.
Really do. And real proud of girls. And the problem that's getting ready to happen, though, is they've got to transition into the volleyball mode.
Yep, because they still got a game to play tonight.
Pack up senior night, get those emotions out of the way, send their parents up into the stands, and let the coach get after them like a coach needs to, and really take care of control of the game. And realistically, they should be able to control the outcome of this game. And as we need it always, they need to start with a very quick run.
Well, the thing with our team right now is we've played exceptionally well. Now, the last couple of weeks over the games that we've played, we've only lost one to Gravett. And even in that game, we played very well against Gravett. Now, they have a very superstar when it comes to Gravett on their front line. But we played well in that game, and we need to continue that play.
Well, that game, and we talked about it last time we were together, is just one or two hits away from the outcome being different. And that's the nice thing is Gravett's gotten us twice. We're going to see them again. And just law of averages tells you our time's coming.
Yeah, probabilities, that's right.
I don't know that I would want to face these girls in a district tournament in the Tiger Volleyball Palace.
Right.
And with so many senior leaders that will be on the court, that wouldn't be the team that I would want to draw in the conference.
Absolutely. Well, the nice thing is after the loss, they came back to play a very good Farmington team. They're crosstown rivals as well, and not only did they defeat them, but they handled them very well that night. Now, Farmington could have had an off night, but our girls were on that night and played exceptionally well, coming off an emotional loss. So they know how to work through these emotions, and hopefully tonight they'll be able to work through these emotions as well and get turned onto the volleyball mode.
They really did. Looks like Coach McDonald is trying to move the girls off the court and start that transition process and get the warm-up period starting. We're sitting here at 6:20, and we've got about 15 minutes, a little bit more until game time. Going back to the senior night, as I look through some of these underclassmen as well, they're losing individuals. Sometimes it's harder on the younger kids as seniors graduate because that's their mentors. Sometimes they're people that they look up to, and when they take it hard.
Yeah,
because close friends, just the evidence of that is leaving.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching tonight, and I know we started our webcast kind of early, so some may or may not, may have just joined us. For the next probably 10 or 15 minutes, we're going to sign off as announcers and come back with about 5 minutes before game time. We just got through the senior night activities, and then we're going to, they're going to do their warm-ups, so we'll have the camera on the warm-ups. Danny Davis will be filming that, and then we will join you back at about 5 minutes before game time. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We come back with Coach Hannah McDonald, our head coach of the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger volleyball team. And Coach McDonald, it's senior night, and I have to give you credit. You did a very nice job of holding your emotions in check.
I had planned on not crying at all. I was going to save it all for dinner. So as soon as it hit me that it was senior night, I started to get choked up, but got it back under control. And I was doing fine until Callie Moyer's mom started crying, and then that set me off again. But I'm really going to miss these seniors. They've done a fine job and really stepped up as leaders, and they're going to leave some big shoes to fill.
Absolutely. Well, talk about this particular senior group. They've really, like Callie Sue's played since she was a freshman, actually. And talk about this group and how they've led and how they've grown over the years.
It's great because I've watched them grow as players and also watched them grow as individuals. And really seeing them this year, I've been prepping them. And this is one of the things I'm going to talk to them about later on tonight. But I've been prepping them about, when you leave, you're going to leave big shoes. But you can leave and just leave a hole, or you can leave behind a legacy. And that's exactly what they've done. They've left behind a legacy. They've taken our underclassmen under their wings, and they've put plays in place that we haven't had before, and they took the initiative to do it. It wasn't something that I, as their coach, did. It was our seniors stepped up and said, we need to bring up our game, and we need to pass that on to the generation behind us.
And I like that, because when you talk like that and you hear in sports, whether it's volleyball, basketball, football, baseball, regardless of what it is, you hear about the term senior leadership, and what you just described is true senior leadership.
It definitely is. And this group, they've gone through their ups and downs. We've really fought to define that word dominate and what that means, and they finally have defined it for themselves. I saw it when they played Lincoln. I saw it when they played Farmington last week, and they really have defined for themselves and their team what it means to dominate, not just taking somebody else's word for it, but doing it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what was, Principal Bond and I were just talking about a while ago, was how, they had an emotional loss to grab it. I mean, the district or the conference leadership was at stake. They fell short just slightly. They played a great game in spite of the fact. But then, how do you bounce back from that? And how do they bounce back? They bounce back with a great victory, a very
great victory
over Farmington.
It was a heartbreaking loss. Talking to them in the locker room that night was probably one of the hardest conversations to have. And it's like, what do you say? I mean, right. We lost. We're no longer at the top, But hey, we're second. I mean, that's not anything to frown about. And it was just like, that game's done. We can't turn around and redo that game. It's what are we doing moving forward? And, they moved forward. They did it. They get tired of me talking all the time, and they know I love quotes, but they put it into action, and that's what makes them leaders.
Well, and they did a great job against Farmington. And now tonight, and Principal Don and I were also talking about this earlier, is that, they've had an emotional evening with this, and knowing that after the game there will be, some further senior night activities. But they also got to focus on tonight's game and,
exactly.
and the team at hand, Gentry. And can you tell us a little bit about Gentry?
Gentry is currently placed 6th in our conference, and that's something where we could easily say, oh, they're 6, it's nothing. But Gentry digs up a ball. I mean, they're going to fight for that ball, and they're not going to let it just hit the ground. Their coach has told me before that they prep to get ready for Callie Sue Moyer. That's what they spend their time getting ready for. And so knowing that, they're going to have a strong defense over there. They're going to be digging things up. They're going to be serving hard, and we can't let back on our game. We have to continue to define that word dominate and put that word into action.
Excellent. And tonight, with it being senior night, our senior leaders will be Callie Sue and Kaylee Witherspoon as well. Can you talk about, will some of the other seniors get an opportunity tonight, possibly?
I plan on putting every single senior out there on the floor tonight. We did it, in the JV game. Some of them looked at me like I was crazy. But my plan is I want this to be senior night, and I'm going to try my best to get the seniors out there on the floor.
That would be great, and that's a great tribute to them. Well, Coach McDonald, any final thoughts that you want to leave with our audience tonight?
I just want to say that everything you see out there, it's the hard work of these girls, and I'm very proud of them for what they've accomplished.
Well, Coach McDonald, as not only as part of our webcast crew, but also as a parent of one of the players. I want to thank you for all your hard work
Thank
this
you.
year and how much you're doing. And I've seen a difference in these girls throughout the year. And while they've taken a lot on themselves, it's also a tribute to you. So good luck
Thank you.
tonight.
I appreciate that.
You.
Great.
You bet. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Hannah McDonald.
Well, we're back. 9 minutes, 23 seconds until game time. Have you noticed that once again we've got superheroes in the crowd?
Yes, let's see. Who do we have tonight? We got Tigger. Looks like Tigger's back with us, and Captain America. I always call him the cow.
The cow.
From Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A man. That's probably good.
Then we got the hot dog and Batman as
Batman.
usual.
Looks like we've got Spider-Woman up in the top.
You know, I think you have spotted another one for us tonight.
You know, some of them are just, I guess, the superheroes incognito. We do have a wonderful student section here tonight.
Well, it's
always.
It's great when the student section really comes to life. It's good for. It's not only good for the girls. I think it's just good for school spirit and school morale.
We need the kids here. Now, you were telling me that your older son and daughter had an opportunity to kind of watch what's been going on with the Tigers Online. Now, where are they at?
Let's see. My oldest, they're both actually in Utah, and my oldest is she has a job there, and recently married. Her husband is going to school there at Brigham Young University, and my son, he's also going to Brigham Young University. So.
Well, that's one thing I appreciate about the opportunity that we have with the broadcasting is, and you know more than I do, it started out as a vision and an idea that somebody had because of the basketball game and like to have more people have an opportunity to see kids play all the way across the state, and had vision of yourself, Kendall Lehman, and a few folks, and then had the leadership of PG Telco and Dale Reed to come up, and this opportunity is just, it's really special.
It is, and it's great, like when we have, Patrick Jordan and Danny Davis, and getting the kids involved, and the ones that we have on Friday nights as well. And like last night, being able to webcast the National Honor Society, and you know, when that happens, I go out and look, and I check this out. This is very interesting, Ron. We've been doing consistently the webcast of some sort for football and basketball since the 2010-2011 school year. Every state has had at least one viewing, with the exception of 3, and they are Maine, Wyoming, and Rhode Island.
Well,
we got to get.
We've got to get some folks in those places to, give us a shout out and come alive. I mean, I guess that's not bad, but. And that's one thing I want to encourage the stakeholders in Prairie Grove community. Let us know what you're seeing out there and what's being observed and what you want to see, because we are in a growth process with our broadcasting program, and do want to include more areas besides just the athletic games. And I know that was the vision from the beginning, and that's changing. So be expecting more things to be online. And an example of what's coming up, we are in our homecoming week. So our gym is, you can't get in there for the pep rally, homecoming pep rally. I mean, fire codes are really being pushed to the limit that day. But so we're going to broadcast that, which that'll be the first time that homecoming pep rally has been broadcast. We're going to try to go down and broadcast the parade, and there's people at work and they just don't have the opportunity to be part of that. So start expecting some of those things to be taking place, and if there's something in particular that you want to see, let us know. I know tonight our band is at Elkins in a marching contest, and a lot of people haven't seen our band. They are incredible. And so we plan to put that on.
Well, and I think that just, again, there's a lot of grandmas, grandpas, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles out there who love to see us. You know, Coach Elder's parents, they follow the football game every week, and it's nice to see that happen. And like you said, now it's translating more and more opportunities for people to see their nieces and nephews and grandsons, granddaughters, and or sometimes it's parents that for whatever reason that have separated and one may be away, and this gives them the opportunity. We've had that from time to time on this. Well, we got about 4 minutes to go before game time starts.
Be a good opportunity to hear from some of our sponsors, and
let's do that. Let's take a couple minutes here, and we will be back with you shortly.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PG Tigers Online, the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. I want you to try and imagine all the progress that's been made in medicine since 1918. Now try and imagine the progress that's been made in the insurance business as well. Needless to say, the changes have been massive, but Sterling Drug in Prairie Grove has kept up with it all. And Gary Davis and his staff are ready to provide you with the latest and most effective drugs, and they're going to work with the insurance companies as well. While there have been massive changes in medicine and insurance, one thing that has not changed is the quality professional care you'll receive from Sterling Drug. Sterling Drug, keeping you healthy since 1918. Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, go Tigers! Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop.
Okay, we're getting ready to start our game tonight. The matchup between the hometown Prairie Grove Lady Tigers and the visiting Gentry Lady Pioneers.
Earlier, about, I guess, last week, Coach McDonald mentioned that the Lady Pioneers were in 6th place in the conference. And I don't know a whole lot about. Coach McDonald may have talked about that earlier.
She said they actually prepared for Callie Sue. They worked on digging those difficult kills that she goes for, and now they're very excited tonight. Starting lineup tonight: Addison Evans is one of our starters tonight, and got blocked there. Kaylee Witherspoon, Megan Gerwig, Marie Gregson, Erin Galloway, and of course, Callie Sue Moyer. Now, if you look here on the Gentry side, they have a number 20, Heather Marshall, and she looks like she can work the net pretty well there, Ron.
She looks tall. Does their roster have a year classification on it?
I'll set that there.
So number 20 is a senior as well, has her listed as 6'4".
And there's a hit that we may have got a little break there on. Looked like it may have gone out, and the Gentry girl was right there close to the line.
Right.
Didn't want to take her chances and knocked it and hit it and knocked it out. So the Lady Tigers score first and take the lead 1-0. And now Kaylee Witherspoon, her first serve goes out, and so we're tied 1-1.
Looks like we have number 9 for Gentry, Amelia Barrick.
Amelia Barrick, she gets a good serve. Nice dig there by Erin Galloway, and there's Megan Gerwig.
Heather Marshall for Gentry had to return. They did hit it out, so the side out. Ball goes to Prairie Grove. And we do have Marie with serve.
Marie gets a good serve.
Excellent serve.
That was a tough one because it's hard to judge that whether it's going to go out. And that was a close one, so she had to play it and a little bit out of position.
And Marie, in the Farmington game especially, really was doing a good job with her serves.
That one's going to go a little long on her there. So Lady Tigers lead 3-2 here in our first set.
Have number 5, Samantha Curran, a sophomore for the Lady Pioneers. Nice set there.
Callie Sue. Wow. Wow. What a nice kill there by Callie Sue.
That would be hard to defend that. That was a great kill shot. Addison Evans coming up to serve for the Tigers. And Heather Marshall for the Lady Pioneers. She didn't have a lot of power, but she definitely has the ability to hit down on a little different than some of the teams that we've had.
And Callie Sue going for the soft touch there. They were expecting the hard
They
kill,
were.
and then she came with a soft touch, and now nice play there by Gentry. Number 1 on that one. That was Sophia Stasiv.
Yes.
Nice
that was
play.
a very nice place. She hit it in about the only place that our girls were not at. She turned it. So we do have a tie, 4-4.
Now Spoon with a nice
Good return.
and hit there. She had a lot on that because as soon as the girl hit it, she was in pretty good position. and just a little too tough for her there. Megan Gerwig to serve for the Lady Tigers.
Nice serve.
A nice dig by the. They're going to call. You know, Callie Sue got called a lot for that the other night. And but it was a nice dig there by the Gentry Pioneer. I didn't catch the number there, but she did a nice job. End of the game.
Samantha Bailey for the Lady Pioneers.
Sabrina Smith gets in for the Lady Tigers, and Coach McDonald said she's going to try to play all the seniors.
Oh. Good effort by Megan Gerwig. Ball just seemed to carry a little bit more than they had hoped.
Nice block by the Lady Pioneers. That was number 2 that did the block, Sierra Smith, and then she came back and then knocked it out. But a nice block there. Point results for the Lady Tigers. It's all tied up at 6.
We do have Callie Sue serving. And the ball goes out on Sophia. Gives the Lady Tigers a 7-6 lead. That was a great serve.
Nice job. That just went over and just dropped.
That was pretty. Callie Sue with her serve.
Wow. And there's good effort there. Again, number 1.
Sophia,
she hadn't had some success, but she definitely has given a lot of effort for the Lady Pioneers. And another
nice
ace there.
And Kaylee Witherspoon had a real good tip, drop it down. So that gives the Lady Tigers a 10-6 advantage.
Lady Tigers have reeled off 5 straight points after being down 6-5. There's Callie Sue again, and Marie sets up Witherspoon. Oh,
that was a good, powerful hit.
Nice return by the Lady Pioneers. And that one goes in.
That's excellent. Nice placement.
Little swipe there. Rather than going for the big hit, just a little swipe, and it goes down. 11-6, 6 straight points for the Lady Tigers. Spoon with another hard hit.
That was a nice return.
And a good save there by Sabrina.
Wow. Excellent. Nice hit.
And for 7 straight points, the Lady Tigers now up 12-6.
Kaylee Witherspoon had a very powerful.
Well, she did it once.
Shot.
They returned it. She said, I'm going to try this one more time, and she knocked that one on in. Callie Sue again on the serve.
Wow. Very nice placement.
Ron, they're just playing smart right now.
They are.
I mean, they could have easily gone for a big kill there. She saw the open spot and went for it. And the Lady Pioneers are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. The Lady Tigers leading the first set, 13-6.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com.
Callie Sue Moyer still serving. Lady Tigers have reeled off 8 straight, 13-6. Nice dig by Gerwig. And
wow.
They're going to call it for a lift there, 13-7.
It was a good idea. Kayla Taylor coming in the game.
Oh, I love Coach McDonald getting all these seniors in. It's great. Serves into the net. Aaron Galloway now to serve for the Lady Tigers, who lead 14-7.
That's
nice.
a great serve.
Beautiful serve. Nice dig there by Galloway.
Oh. Ball just carried a little too close to the net. Really did not give Addison the space she needed.
I'll tell you, Galloway, that was a
wow.
nice dig there.
Apparently they're calling Gentry into the net. So service stays with Prairie Grove. They had a very good job, the Lady Pioneers did, with their set for Sierra Smith, but she was just unable to convert on the hit.
Yeah, that's what 16-7 now. And Galloway with another great serve and a nice save there. That was number 2, Sierra Smith.
It was a very good save. You know, you can see the experience that's out there that's the vision.
Right.
They are doing a very good job of seeing where the holes are in the Gentry defense, and they have the ability to get it there. Gentry did break the serve. We have number 2, Sierra Smith, for the Lady Pioneers.
There, nice job there by Taylor.
Good set by Addison.
Callie Sue going for a big kill there, knocks it out. 16-9 Lady Tigers. Really nice save there by Taylor. She was, I mean, that thing was going to go out. Now,
that was nice. Really good. Marie, she's got good vision on the court. She really does. So this is Kayla Taylor coming up to serve for the Tigers.
Kayla's one of our seniors, and nice serve by Kayla.
That's Heather Marshall, the 6'4".
You know what was nice there is there's a time when she goes for the soft touch, and that time she went for the kill and got it. 18-9.
Keeps them guessing. Kayla did have a very nice serve last time. That's a good ace.
Wow.
Very nice hit. I don't believe you're supposed to give the identity of the superheroes out, but I believe Batman is really somehow or another, I'm told, connected to Kayla Taylor. Wow. That's great hit. And the Lady Pioneers are struggling somewhat with the serves, returning them. And we have Zarina Bartholomew, another senior that's coming in to this first set. Kayla's continuing her serve. Tigers leading 21-9.
Wow. Oh, that one's going to go out.
Just a little long.
21-10, the Lady Tigers lead, and Lady Pioneers have
number 8.
For time.
Looks like number 8, Jordan Olds, serving for the Lady Pioneers.
Well, Heather Marshall's right there at the center now, and so.
You know, and wow. Marie took it right at her, and the block just went wide. And Marie's a tall young lady, but she's not 6'4", but she wasn't intimidated at all.
Well, you know, it's one of the things we talked about. I think sometimes when you have a tall person like Heather or like the white girl from Gravette, you just got to go at them sometimes and show you're not going to be intimidated by that.
Wow, that was
nice
a great serve.
23-10, the Lady Tigers. You know, this game was at one time 6-5, so the Lady Tigers have outscored them 18-4 since that run. 23-10, first set, Lady Tigers lead.
We do have number 17, Elena Cavalieri.
She's our
Italian foreign exchange student. Wow. She is coming into the match.
That's fantastic.
Callie Sue Moyer had a great hit and great return on the hit from Heather Marshall. So we have set point coming up.
And that is it.
And that ends the first set.
Well,
Lady Tigers 25-10.
Well, nice job there. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. The Lady Tigers win the first set, 25, Gentry 10.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, go Tigers! Let's face it, life.
Excellent job. He can wear his, Danny. Go ahead and let him. He can use those other headsets. That's fine. You can go ahead and keep the same headsets. The student section is having just a little bit of fun tonight. We have about 28 seconds now before the beginning of our second set, and I do believe that the Lady Tigers will have the service this time.
Kaylee Witherspoon will start service for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers lead 1-0 in the match. Second set. And Spoon gets a nice serve to start the second set.
It's a good way to start it.
That's 3 hits. That's 4. 4 hits. So the Lady Tigers start off 1-0. She works on that running serve, and there it is.
That was a very nice hit.
She works on that kind of running serve there a lot, and whenever there's a game where, you know, they've got a set and they're up, she'll take her chances on it. That time she overthrew herself just a little bit, but now she's going to step to do it again.
Wow.
Nice dig by Aaron Galloway. Megan Gerwig. Went off Marie's hand there, and so the Lady Pioneers get their first point. Jordan Olds to serve for the Lady Pioneers.
That was a nice return by Addison Evans.
Addison kept that alive and was able to set up Spoon. Marie Gregson to serve now. Whoa. And there's an ace. I didn't think that was going over, Ron.
I didn't either. It was a very nice serve. It really is. Giving the Tigers a 4-1 advantage.
When it barely clears like that, the defense gets relaxed because they think it's going in the net as well.
Mm-hmm.
She placed it right at the same place. 5-1, the Lady Tigers. And it's good to see them, you know, they got off a little bit of a slow start in that first game. They got off quick, got tied, and you know, maybe some of those emotions from the senior night festivities, but they shook those pretty quick, and they are on the ball now.
Right.
And there's 3 straight. Lady Tigers up 6-1.
You know, it's evident the confidence level that the girls have coming into this match. They feel confident in their game. Wow.
Wow, there we go. And again,
it would be very hard to place that much better than that ball was just placed.
I know it. Coming in now for
Ashton Tidmore.
And Ashton's a senior. And
continuing the serve. And as you said, she does have a good serve.
Oh, absolutely. And that
wow.
one barely clears. That's what you want to see.
And those are hard.
You know, they're Heather for the Lady Pioneers tried to put it down, and now, Kelly Sue!
Kelly Sue put it down.
Oh,
she really did.
Man, that was sweet.
There was a little velocity coming off of the ball that time.
Danny, what did you think of that one? Tidmore's serve goes into the net. Lady Tigers lead 8-2. Danny, you've been watching these games now for a couple of weeks. How do you think the Lady Tigers are looking tonight? Is any particular player standing out for you, Danny, tonight?
She really was on with the serve.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're all playing good, and to see these seniors out on the court, knowing it's their last official regular season home game, it's nice to see. And you're right, Danny. Callie Sue's looked very powerful, and the whole team has looked good. But there she goes again.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice placement. To have that control when you're jumping and hitting, and to be able to send it where you want it to, you can tell that she spent quite a bit of time practicing. Addison Evans with the serve. Prairie Grove leading 9-3.
Nice dig by Kaylee Witherspoon. You know, when Spoon gets a dig like that, she has to go low because she's up pretty high. So she has to go low quite a bit. Addison Evans, another nice serve. And a nice keel there. Heather Marshall, with her size, you put it up like that for her, she's got the opportunity to make a kill, and she did there. Now Sabrina Smith in for the Lady Tigers. And Heather Marshall serving for the Lady Pioneers. Nice dig, but not quite able to get underneath it.
That was a nice serve by Heather Marshall.
Well, Tidwell went down for it, just couldn't quite get it. Tidmore.
Callie Sue had a nice hit. The Lady Pioneers had a nice return on it.
And that one's going to go down.
Solid hit that stayed in bounds. So breaks the serve. Megan Gerwig up.
All going into the net is the Lady Pioneers. Now the Lady Tigers stretch it out 12-5. Gerwig, that's a sweet serve right there.
Wow.
Nice placement. Good job by Erin Galloway. The Lady Pioneers able to get the return, and then Galloway just puts it right back down.
Really did. And the Lady Pioneers did a good job on that return, because I didn't think they would, the way the ball was placed and how it was hit, be able to get that return. Not a negative statement to them. It was just a well-placed ball, and they hustled to get it. Nice hit there. And we continue the serve for the Tigers with Megan Gerwig.
And she's put 4 straight in. This will be number 5. And look at that, an ace. Wow, there we go, Ron.
That was great. Gives the Tigers a 15-5 advantage here in the second set. You know, and it's hard. The intensity level, although we're playing well, the intensity level is just not the same way it was the last 2 games that we had at home with Farmington and Gravett as well. Wow. You can tell Kaylee's not real happy with herself right there. She had the opportunity and had a real strong hit. The net just got in the way. So the service goes to Lady Pioneers. And the Lady Pioneers were called into the net. So the service goes over to the Tigers with Callie Sue Moyer up, with Tigers leading 16-6. So Ashton Tidmore is leaving the game. Marie Gregson coming back in. Wow. Kaylee Witherspoon with a nice hit. Nice return.
And the Lady Tigers have stretched it out 17-6. You know, Ron, has there been any comments on pgtigersonline.com?
Let me check.
We haven't.
Refresh our page. There wasn't just a couple minutes ago. Wow, Kaylee Witherspoon, nice hit. Lady Pioneers, you've got to give them credit. Did a good job to return.
Lady Pioneers hit into the net. Lady Tigers now 18-6. Callie Sue. Whoa.
Wow.
Did you see that thing?
It curved.
It curved and dropped. Wow, what a nice serve.
Lady Tigers leading 19-6.
Nice save there for the Lady Pioneers, and there's nice kill for Kaylee Witherspoon. 20-6, Lady Tigers lead.
Looks like we do have a timeout.
Let's take it with them.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. PG Telco's.
Returning. 20-6 Prairie Grove lead. Callie Sue Moyer had the serve. Nice return there by Marie Gregson. Lady Pioneers did return it, but it was wide.
And it now stretched out 21-6.
Wow. Kaylee Witherspoon, big hit. She's really had a nice presence on the front row tonight. Just a little wide that time with the hit by Callie Sue Moyer, so the service does go over to the Lady Pioneers, and we have number 9, Amelia Barrick,
Nice.
with the serve.
Oh,
And it was a good serve. Really
excellent
was.
serve.
Callie Sue tried to dig it, and it just was not one that she was going to be able to get. That serve did go into the net.
Kayla Taylor is into the game now, so we have now Sabrina Smith comes out as Addison Evans comes in, and now Erin Galloway to serve for the Lady Tigers. And Ron, I have two sisters. One of them is in Atlanta, Georgia. She's watching in Woodstock, Georgia tonight, and she's saying "Go Tigers," and so it's nice to see that Atlanta, Georgia's being represented tonight.
Wow.
And another nice serve, and Lady Tigers stretch it out 24-8.
So we're at 24-8, set point. Erin Galloway with big serve.
Oh, nice hustle by Taylor. Now the opportunity to close out the set, 24-9. We're going to get double hit on that one.
Just got a little unorganized right there.
24-10, Lady Tigers holding on to a big lead. There's 15 match points to go here. So, and it's going to end
That's it.
right into the net there. And so the Lady Tigers take the second set 25. We took the first set 25-10. Second set now 25-10. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PG Tigers Online, the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. PG Telcos.
Well, Ron, if the Lady Tigers can pull this one away, we'll have 2 straight games with 3 and out. Hopefully we can do that. They played extremely well. Don't want to get complacent.
No.
But 2 straight games, 25-10.
It's like the Lady Tigers are ready to go, ready to get the match, and hopefully wrap this up. One thing I do want to pass out to our volleyball fans, broadcasting volleyball, this is new for us, and especially in this gym, and trying to find places to video and broadcast from hasn't been easy. We do know that shooting from the end is not the most ideal, but really right now that's the only place that we can set up and have access to this as far as the way the stands are. So we had a double hit right there on the serve.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Ron. I've had a few people talk about, you know, the camera angle, and right now this is what we're doing. But we're working on some things, and hopefully maybe by the district tournament we might be able to resolve something. But wow, what a hard hit there by
there was an answer.
Spoon. Oh.
There was an answer, and she's done a great job. But we do have hopefully real soon, a wireless setup that will allow us to pretty well move the camera wherever we need to, and not have our broadcast get in the way of the fans and the bleachers, and could probably raise the camera up a little bit higher and get it more centrally located. That's one of the goals and one of the things that we are hoping for.
Spoon just prior to that, she had a very nice ace. That's going to go into the net, so it's 2-2. Lady Tigers, Lady Pioneers all tied up here in the third set. I'm telling you, that hit a while ago, that kill was something else.
It was a good shot. Wow.
Nice save. Now get it over, girls. There you go. Nice job.
You know, Heather Marshall's reach that time, I don't know how many girls that we played that could have gotten that ball. And had a strong return with it, and we were able to dig that out and ultimately get the point.
Well, what made that point happen for Prairie Grove was the dig by Witherspoon. She went over there, she chased it down, saved it, and Lady Tigers kept it in play. Sometimes you just got to keep it in play.
You do.
And that's what they did. And now Ashton Tidmore in to serve.
And she did a great job on that serve. Put it real low where it was difficult for the Lady Pioneers to dig it out, and they couldn't do it. So she continues to serve.
And that's another good serve by Tidmore.
Wow.
Oh,
it was a great hit.
I thought Kayla had got
Kayla
that
Taylor, and just had a nice hit. It was just a hair wide, and everybody was just hoping because we couldn't see.
I should have stood up because, that was close. Now Marshall serving for Lady Pioneers.
Wow.
Nice tap over by Evans.
Addison, I think everybody was expecting her to set it. I mean, the way it's been working. And she just tapped it over, and it was beautiful. So that gives Addison the serve for the Lady Tigers.
Wow. You know, they've gotten 2 of their points this time by us hitting into the net, so we need to get that service going back well again. With Sabrina Smith coming in now for the Lady Tigers.
And Megan Gerwig as well.
Coach McDonald lived up to word getting these seniors in tonight, and that's a great thing to do here on senior night for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers leading 5-4 in the third set. Nice dig
by Sabrina.
And
wow.
Oh, I love it.
I think Callie Sue answered that question, put an end to that particular volley.
a quick end to that particular volley. Now Megan Gerwig in to serve. And there's
Wow.
the third time of the 5 points. 3 of them have been into the net. Danny, can you do something about that?
No idea.
Goodness. Kaylee Witherspoon has been a dominant force up front tonight. She really has.
You know, when her and Callie Sue are on, it is difficult to stop, and they are both on tonight. 7-5, Lady Tigers lead here in the third set.
Had Marie Gregson return to the game.
That one cleared, but I thought that was going in there too, Ron. Nice job by Callie Sue.
It dropped as soon as it passed that net. It just.
And it did it again.
Wow.
A nice block there by Witherspoon, and now the Lady Tigers stretch it out to 9-5 lead. Nice serve again by Moyer. Nice block.
There's a good block. Good hit. Had a double hit called on the Lady Tigers.
Very nice block there. That was Sophia Stasiv there. And, I mean, when Spoon comes at you that hard, she went up there and blocked it. That was a nice play by the Lady Pioneers.
Oh,
Little miscommunication there by the Lady Tigers. I think Spoon thought Gregson was going to take it, and Gregson thought Spoon was going to take it.
you know, we haven't seen that very often.
No.
Really haven't. Serve into the net by the Lady Pioneers. That brings Erin Galloway up with the serve, and she's really been a strong player with her serves tonight.
And another good serve by Galloway. Marshall gets it back over. Now Addison setting up Spoon, and Spoon, nice kill there by Spoon. 11-7, Lady Tigers.
It's like we have the superheroes fighting over the ball that went into the crowd.
(12-7), Lady Tigers lead.
Hey, Patrick, when we get a break, take a shot at the student section when you get a chance.
Nice job there by the Lady Pioneers.
It was a real good hit. Nice return.
This is where you get it back over. Nice job by Callie Sue. And the Lady Pioneers, sometimes if you can just keep it alive long enough and keep that volley going, that you can, sometimes the other team will make a mistake like it did there and knocked it out. 13-7, Lady Tigers lead. And another great serve by Galloway.
Oh. That was headed out and redirected nicely by Heather Marshall for the Lady Pioneers. So that sends the serve over to the Lady Pioneers with Jordan Olds serving for them.
Marshall keeps that one alive for the Lady Pioneers, and now she gets a good block there. They're going to call the Lady.
They called
Net. So now
Heather Marshall into the net.
Spoon now to serve for the Lady Tigers.
And she was successful. I haven't heard that chant in quite a while.
Well, our student section's having a great time tonight here on senior night for the Lady Tigers. And That one's going to go out. Lady Tigers now 16-8 and starting to smell victory.
We have a timeout
Let's
coming by Gentry. One thing that I did want to mention, I had a very nice email this week from Callie Sue Moyer's mother, and mentioned that Callie Sue's great-grandfather in California was able to watch Callie Sue play for the first time this past week because of the webcast. And if he's watching again tonight, thanks for watching. And it's a special night for Callie Sue. Now, our kids over in the student section, once again, are in the roller coaster. Tigger appears to be getting a little bit better in his roller coaster direction.
Well, it's great to see them have a good time, and that's what this, that's what these activities are about, is the kids having a good time, and the seniors are having a great night here on Seniors Night. And you can see as Patrick had the camera on, we've got our cast of characters over there for sure. And Spoon, Marie Gregson's going to go in.
Wow.
I thought she went long on that one, but it went in 17-9.
It was close. That was a very nice hit once again. And, at the 17-9, wow. If we didn't have so many serves into the net, it wouldn't be 17-9.
Oh, absolutely.
Ashton Tidmore coming in to serve. Wow.
Oh, boom. Oh, sweet.
That is a really nice hit from Callie Sue. Nobody wanted to get in front of that. Ashton Tidmore serving once again. Tigers leading 18-9.
Serena Bartholomew back in the game for the Lady Tigers as well. And I think we have 6 seniors out on the floor right now. And that's great to see here on senior night. Lady Tigers leading 18-10. Serena in the game. Not quite as much playing experience, but did a nice job on the initial hit. There's Spoon.
Very nice return by Spoon.
Now Galloway coming in for Bartholomew.
And it looks like Samantha Bailey coming in as well for the Lady Pioneers. Addison Evans is waiting for her opportunity to serve.
Whoa. I think Megan was surprised that that one went in for her.
It's kind of funny because that one had no way of going over, and it did. And you see sometimes where they just barely touch and they don't. Wow. Everybody was flinching because they saw Callie Sue rearing back for that hit, and then it just kind of pops over by Gerwig. We just weren't able to convert on that return. So the service is broken.
Sabrina Spoon now in for the Lady Tigers. And again, all 6 on the floor seniors right now. And nice job there by Erin Galloway.
She really did a good job. You can see the smile on her face. Well, 21-12.
Prairie Grove, regardless of how that front line works, and some of the teams that we play, there's 1 or 2 girls that can run that front line, and that's it. The thing I see with us at Prairie Grove is we have 4 or 5 girls that have really worked that front line, maybe even 6 girls that really work that line well. And there's a nice kill there by Witherspoon, 22-12.
Megan Gerwig up, and the way she is able to serve, she
can close this thing out tonight. Lady Tigers lead 2-0. Gerwig with the serve, and a nice serve. Nice return by the Lady Pioneers. And Ashton from the back row. Callie Sue was wanting another one. That one went a little long on her. 22-13.
Lady Pioneers with the serve, number 9, Amelia Barrick.
She just held. Yeah.
You see everybody like, oh no, here it comes again. Whap.
Tip. Oh, that was tip. Absolutely.
You know, one thing that we do need to say, tonight's officials have done a very good job and almost been unnoticed, and that is Charlie Pitts as well as Lonnie Devens coming in to Prairie Grove tonight.
They have done a good job. Now, that last one, I think we helped them out with that tip because I don't know if they saw it
No.
first. But there was enough chance from the crowd and the coaches that they picked it up. But it wasn't. They got the call correct.
They did get the call correct, and the side judges were able to identify is the way that ball was coming off. It would have been hard to see that tip right there at the net. We have number 1, Sophia Stasiv, serving for the Lady Pioneers. What did you say, Danny?
It looks like the coach wants to finish up his game with all seniors on the floor tonight.
I think that's a good thing too, Danny, because they've worked so hard together. We're at this is the match point here.
Aaron Galloway, senior. All seniors on the floor.
And that's going to do it, folks. Our final score, Lady Tigers here in the third set, 25-14. They take the match 3-0. So the Lady Tigers finish their home regular season with a victory on senior night. And Ron, I believe the next game is Thursday evening at P Ridge. P Ridge is a very good volleyball team. And I don't know, are you going to make the trek up there? Were you going to webcast that one or no?
I don't believe that we will be able to make the webcast up Thursday night, preparing everything for the Friday homecoming festivities.
So as far as the webcast goes next week, so check pgtigersonline.com, check the high school website as well, and look for the district, because we won't know when teams play until the conference is finished on Thursday night. That's when all the seeding will be, and then we'll be able to announce when the volleyball game will be played that we'll webcast.
Right, and we've got to meet the requirements of the Arkansas Activities Association, make sure that we've taken care of that so we can broadcast the game, because once it, as you well know, once it goes into the playoffs, we're no longer in control.
Right, yep. It's someone else's ball game then. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Again, the Lady Tigers win 25-10, 25-10, 25-14, win 3-0. Want to thank Patrick Jordan and Danny Davis for helping out on the camera, and Danny on some of the commentary. Ron, thanks a lot tonight. We'll be back with you with a webcast beginning Friday with various homecoming festivities. One more time, how's that going to take place?
Well, it looks like Friday is going to be a busy day for us. If you can't come to the homecoming pep rally, that will start close to 1 o'clock, and then our parade will begin after that. About 2 o'clock is when the parade will probably start broadcasting. And then that evening, the homecoming festivities will start early, potentially may even have a game day type set down there to enjoy the festivities. So if you can't get out and want to watch, click on PG Tigers Online, watch the Tiger broadcast crew, and celebrate homecoming with us, even if you're in Maine, Wyoming, or Rhode Island.
All right. Thanks a lot again. Ron Bond, Lynn Gregson, that's going to do it for tonight. And again, thanks for Patrick Jordan and Danny Davis. Thank you and have a good night.